full moon in Capricorn, okay? That is code for a random reading. So please take what resonates, okay? I do have some specifics, so we're going to see what's up and do a little random shuffling at the end. If it makes sense to you, be my guest. And thank you for watching in advance, okay? I hope you guys are doing well. I'm also really crossing my fingers that YouTube will be okay with the music in the background. But first message, we got 1414, okay? We also got 120 as well as 211. We're gonna start with the numbers first and then anything else on the specific note, okay? So 1414, personally, that's a number for the light workers, okay? For the healers, for the spiritualists, for the energy workers, for the messengers. Now, I looked it up online. Obviously, it's a different version from my own intuition when it comes to this number. Online, it says new beginnings, okay, and hard work, stay positive. And I rephrased it as new beginnings collective requires hard work, so stay positive, okay? Anything that you want to do, go full on, go 1000 and stay positive, okay? Don't waver, keep on having faith. Message, okay? And then we have life purpose or purpose and manifestation. So basically, my own rephrasing, collective, anything that you want to manifest, make sure that you enjoy it when it's here. Make sure that you don't forget your goal, okay? Listen, I just googled that one. It's just life purpose manifestation. I got it as manifest the life you desire and enjoy it, okay? Listen, my version is probably much more easier. Manifest the life you desire and enjoy it, or you want to go with what Google says, go ahead. But I feel like I can break it down better if I say so myself. Next message, we got aura. Oh no, sorry, 120. Okay, 120. So that's like one of the first numbers I saw before I stepped into spirituality. And what I learned during Bible study is that 120 is the equivalent of 144,000 for the elect, okay? For the people that will ascend, for the people that are light workers, for the people that have a different type of mission. Usually a spiritual one, okay? But long story short, for anyone that's watching this, 120 is symbolic for God's chosen ones and the true covenant, okay? I'm just gonna leave it at that. For some of you guys, you will resonate with being God's chosen one, and specifically the true covenant, okay? And I'm not gonna go and see what Google says because this is a different type of message for different type of peoples. You get me, okay? I just wanted to say that keep on doing what you need to do and follow the Most High, and you always be good. That is the promise. You get me? For those that know, you know. Okay? Let's continue. Aura. Somebody's aura is very unique. It could be yours or it could be somebody else. That is the next message, okay? So I'm going to say this. The messages are pretty positive. -1. The thing is this. As spiritual as I am, I'm also in a human body. And I'm actually PMSing. So I didn't even want to do a reading today. Because the PMSing was PMSing, okay? I kid you not, but I have been meditating. I spent a lot of time in the sun near the waters today, so it does help with my mood. Um, but it's something when you are intuitive, but you also have human experiences like PMS. Namaste cannot always namaste it away, okay? But here we are, okay, collective. I'm gonna do this. Somebody's aura is very unique, very special. You feel this way about them, they feel this way about you. Somebody's aura is very eclectic, okay? I don't know if this already happened or this will take place, but somebody's aura is 10-10, like I like to say, okay? It could be strangers that feel like you are special and unique, like your essence, the way you carry yourself, like your energy or vibe is very unique, very special, very rare, okay? You feel this way about somebody, somebody feels this way about you. I don't know, I don't think there needs to be any cards to pull on this. I feel like it's pretty self-explained, okay? But I feel like people might like be drawn to you more, like children and animals. On that note, there's some animal symbolism that I will be speaking on, okay? But yeah, like people might be offering you things and be like, oh my god, who are you? Or you might feel this way about this person. I feel like they have a spiritual mission on earth. They could be a part of the 144,000. They could be a part of the 120. Or they're just somebody that is a solid, good person with a good heart and a good spirit. And that shows. And they don't have to do much or say much or put on much. But you can't hide energy. You get me? So either you're walking in this frequency, this high vibrational energy, or somebody you're viewing is doing that. Okay? You're just in awe of them. Or they're in awe of you, collective. Message. Okay? There was no need for a card. Let's move on. Let's see here. Let's see. To make you non-spiritual, you might just look really good this summer. Like the body is tea, front and back, inside and outside. You'll be eating good, you are exercising, you're taking care of yourself, and you're just like, damn, that is body goals. Or somebody's looking at you like body goals. Okay, male or female. But I feel like there's a spiritual reason for that specific message. So, message. Okay. Let's see. I think that's everything. There are more. Okay, so for those who are going through something right now, like a little bit of a confusion, a struggle, or maybe they're like stressing a lot, or you are feeling easily irritated. This is not including my PMS here because that's a personal thing. But whoever is like going through something where you feel like clueless or confused, you are protected specifically by your ancestors, okay? And to know that, you need to meditate, you need to get in tune with your lineage spiritually or non-spiritually to know who your ancestors are, okay? If you know, you know. I feel like there are some people, I don't know if it's you or I don't know if it's other people in correlation to you, but somebody is like stressing right now. They could have anxiety. They could be easily irritated. Not even. This is not PM. So somebody's like angry and frustrated, like really upset. I don't know if it's you or them, but there's a group of people that's like they feel some type of way about you because people are vouching for you, standing up for you, supporting you. And then there's another group that's hating the fact that you have the support. I don't know if you're the one that is like hating or you're the one that's supporting somebody, but I do feel like there is a specific individual that is going through it and somebody's trying to psychoanalyze them and put them in a frequency that is like out of loop. I'm tuning into like assumptions. long story short, you are protected. You or this specific person is. I don't know who this person is, but there's a lot of like gossip, a lot of talk. I feel like somebody doesn't want to see you in good, in good energy, or they don't want good for you, or they don't want good for this specific person. For instance, as an example, collective, um, your boyfriend is going through it, right? And they finally got support, and you're the only one that's a good support in their life. And then their aunt, your boyfriend's aunt, is hating on the fact that you're supporting your boyfriend. Like, it's something of that nature. Like, it's very close people to, and that's just an example, but it's something of that nature where it's like you have somebody supporting you and they would not back down, but there are also people hating on the fact that that person is supporting you. Either they're hating you for giving support, or they're hating you for being supported. And somebody, like a group of people, is really annoyed by this, but it's like, it's giving very karmatic, okay? It's not giving evil people, evil karmics. It's just giving people that it's just, they're either a blessing in your life or they're a lesson in your life. And I feel like a lot of people just, I don't know, they wanted you to be in a bad place, or they want your person to, your soulmate or your person to be in a bad place, but because you're there for them or because they're there for you, other people are hating on this so bad. Like, it's really itching their skin, the fact that you're being supported, or it's itching their skin that you're supporting the person that is going through it, okay? This is a specific message, but I want to say, this long ass explanation is that you are supported by your ancestors. Somebody needs to like get in tune with their ancestors, okay? I'm also channeling Felfado. So like Swedish some of you guys have Swedish ancestral lineage or Swedish ancestors. Listen, nonetheless, the ancestors are supporting you, okay? Or this person. Lord. On that note, there's also on oh my god, see, I'm getting off track. Collective, I'm about to wrap this up. Another message here is the spirit animals. So I was seeing, and I was on my way to my meditation space, okay, out and about. I was seeing a lot of butterflies, okay, one dark and one very off-white butterfly. I looked it up. I don't want to be too like specific, but I do remember picking up on white butterflies in the past, and according to my notes, it's reference to like innocence and purity, like somebody that's very divine, okay? So that could be relevant. You or them, or you have like a very high vibrational divine protection around you, or you're coming off as very divine for your person, or vice versa, okay? It could be this aura thing I mentioned, okay? And a dark butterfly could be, I don't know, we can look at it this way. You have good ancestors watching over you, and also bad ancestors, as in you got ancestors that are like, namaste, let's pray. And then you got ancestors that are like, you know what, you don't touch the collective one more time, you're about to fuck some shit up, okay? So you got ancestors that are really much like, we do the nitty gritty, and then you get the ancestors like, calm down. It's kind of like the good and bad angel, like, yeah, like the angel and the devil on your shoulder. Some of you guys have like a group of ancestors on that level. Like, you know, they're ready to do whatever. You got the good ones, and you got the don't try them. Don't try collective. So I love that. Okay, that's beautiful. But let's pull a card just because it is a card-based reading. According to this deck, butterflies are symbolic for transformation. So change is going to happen and it's going to be beautiful. This is also going to give you a lot of clarity. Okay? Okay, so now to the weird ass messages. I just got, like, as soon as I press play, I got this message, okay? So somebody's upset that somebody is a part of the LGBTQ, like that somebody is gay. I don't know why somebody's upset about that, because number one, there's like at least 7 billion people. At least 7 billion people on the planet. So for somebody to be upset if somebody is a part of the LGBTQ, specifically gay, should not be an issue. But somebody's upset. I don't know if somebody went from straight to being bisexual and now all of a sudden they're like, no, I identify as queer, gay. That soulmate, which I assume is a past soulmate that don't, you know, understand the resonance, the spectrum of sexuality, I think that person is upset, okay? But again, if you're watching this, you're upset that the person you're with is now gay. Listen, there are at least 7 billion people on Earth. Okay? Let it go. That's my personal message to you. Okay? But yeah, we got this card here for you. Maybe you're not seeing you should see the bigger picture, but you're not. So you're here being frustrated because somebody is gay. Well. If it's not first world problems. Yeah, I don't know what to say. Collective, I really hope it's not you that's watching this upset that whoever you were with is gay now, because I know my collective doesn't roll like that. But if you're not a part of my collective, if you knew, you're just crossing over and you're watching this reading to see what's up with your person and you're upset because they're gay, listen, this is not... I don't think I'm the reader for you, because the way I'll be reading for everybody, and I'll say everybody, literally, I don't think you'd be okay watching my readings, okay? So I think you need to, like I said, it's 7.5 billion or something on this planet. Let it go. So that was like the weird ass message, but I think that's everything. I didn't mention this before. So there are people that hate you, and then there are people that love you. For those that are really being affected by this, like literally or on a spiritual level, you have protection, like I mentioned before. So that is a specific message for somebody. Okay, so that's everything in terms of the specifics. I also want to say happy full moon in Capricorn. Oh, I'm craving chocolate. The way I'm PMSing, listen, let me play some music before I start to rant. Let me play some music before I start to rant, because it's good. Lord. So for anything that makes sense here in terms of initial, like the pick and choose first middle initials. Somebody's name is Andre or Andrew. Okay. We're gonna pull a card. On that note, I almost forgot. There's like I'm gonna do bonus readings for some zodiac signs. Okay. In terms of Andrew or Andre, based on the card, you're not supposed to go towards this person or take action, or Andrew or Andre. If you're watching, don't take action. Don't go for it. Okay. If you're watching for this person, don't go for them. Okay. I don't know why, but based on the card, it says don't go for them. Okay. Don't do it. It's not the right time, or don't do it at all. Okay. Whether you're watching for this person or whether you're watching, don't do it. Don't go for it. Okay. So you might be sad, but I don't know. It's for a reason. I don't know. That's the card we got. So there we go. Andrew. Sorry. Like I said, first, middle, last initials here. Somebody's from Baltimore. So let's do one card for Baltimore. Honestly, so we got this card in reverse again. So something about Baltimore. So don't ask. Don't ask about Baltimore. Or if you're wondering about Baltimore, I don't think it's the right timing for you to ask about Baltimore. So you should let it go for now. Or don't ask about this. But don't be worried. Okay, there's something you need to worry about. But something about you asking about Baltimore is not the, like, rather don't do it, or rather not. Okay, I feel like somebody might not answer. Okay, in terms of Baltimore. So let's see here. Somebody could be in Bali, or they could be from Bali. Tell me about macarons. Let's give it France. Somebody could eat some. Somebody could be eating, or you might have some birria. That sounded so American or off American. Somebody's having birria. Birria. Okay. See here, somebody is slacking on something. Somebody needs to pick up the pace. Okay. Okay. So we're gonna just pull some other cards, see what's relevant for whoever's watching. So we got Six of Cups. Somebody wants to reconcile. Okay. And either it could be somebody from the past collective that wants to see you again, or somebody just in general wants to meet up again. Okay, it doesn't have to be from the past, but somebody wants to see you again. Okay. Somebody has a message of concern. Okay, we got the Eight of Cups and the Ten of Rods. Sorry, they have a message of concern. It could be them talking about trying to heal, or they want to heal something with you, but they've been stressed, or they couldn't do it before, but they want to do it now, and it's stressing them out. A lot of them have anxiety. Okay, so this person that wants to see you, or the person from your past, what they want to talk to you about is them healing, or wanting to heal with you, and that they've been stressed and it's stressing them out, that they want to give you this message, but yeah, they want to tell you that they have anxiety. This could be the person that has anxiety that I mentioned before, but it doesn't have to be, okay? Because I just got that very specific for somebody, but just in general, whatever makes sense, okay? Somebody will see you from the past. They have a message of concern. They want to talk to you about healing, wanting to heal with you. They've been burdened, have sleepless night, have anxiety, because they want this to work again. They want you guys to be soulmates. They feel like you guys are meant to be. They want to work on this, and they're actually sorry for creating illusions and confusion, and sorry about the illusion that took place in the past. Okay, now they don't want to be on a breakup or on a pause with you. They want to get back together, and they want to heal this and make this happily ever after. Okay, so that's for somebody. For a lot of you guys, it's an Emperor. For others, it's a Page of Cups. So you know, if you know tarot, there is pages, and there are knights, and there are kings, and there are emperors. So I'm gonna say this: anyone that's coming back to your life, I'm always side-eyeing, but collective, male or female, watching here, you should be waiting for an emperor. Okay? You should be waiting for the empress. Okay? And if your heart is really in it, it's okay with the kings and the queens. Okay? I'm talking about the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles and the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands, okay? Maximum, at best, at least a king should be okay, or a queen to come back to you. But what we're looking for here is an emperor and an empress that we'd be like, you know what? Yes, okay? For a lot of you guys, it's not that. It's literally a page of cups and a page. Listen, they only have a speech they only have a 10-minute speech, and that speech, it has an expiration date, okay? There's no longevity there, okay? A hierophant is also somebody you should be waiting for, but that's something that's like, you don't even have to call them back in for that. When a hierophant comes in, or a high priestess, baby, you're locked in spiritually, literally. That's a different type of connection there. But I'm talking about the kings and the queens and the empress at best. So, like I said, these are the messages. I think that's it though. I think that's it, yeah. We got this one here. If you're dating somebody or waiting for somebody new, they are falling in love, or you're falling in love with them. But I feel like it's mutual, okay? Side note, there are past people that are trying to see who your new boo is, okay? Let them wander. Let them, pick their brains. Because it's not your problem, collective. But for those that are in a relationship and for those that are having new people coming in, it's going to be an unconditional love. It's going to give a giving and receiving type of love, okay? It's going to feel 10-10, okay? It's going to give this, okay? You know how a lot of people are used to giving more than the other? That's what you guys are used to. This new one here, baby, or the one that's to come, is nothing like the past. It is nothing like the past. So I just want to leave on that note. And thank you so much for tuning in and all that. I don't want to be like a know-it-all or a Debbie Downer, but I will say the past people that have seen you moved on for the better and looking better and glowing in the aura and whatnot, right? They're very sad though, because they missed an opportunity of being with you when you were struggling. Now that you're doing well and did it without them, they're definitely in some sort of melancholy, because they're like, damn, I should have been with you when things were not good, but now that you're doing good, then coming back in, they can't really add anything because they should have done something when they had you, and now they lost you, and it's for a reason. So if you're moving on to bigger and better, number one, or two, already have one right now or on the way, or three, just healed yourself by yourself without them, there's no need for them to return. Because all they're going to add is past stuff. Like, I don't know. I'm going to say this. Family, you guys collectively dealt with stupid people. Okay? On that note, I'm going to leave it at that. Okay? Thank you for watching. Much love to you. Have a great summer. Okay? Keep your aura up.